I'm talking to the International Vice President of Technology, Ignacio Allende. Technology has been active on the tank testing market for about 20 years. So Ignacio, what do you think? What makes the European market interesting for your products?
Oh, thank you, Sandra. The European market, what we have noticed, they have a number of regulations which tend to be somewhat diverse in each country. We're finding there's a conflict in the market, whereas on one side, regulators are requesting and demanding an internal inspection of a tank, and the methods that are available today involve putting a man inside. And then the inspection companies go to the customer, which is a major oil company, and they want to perform the inspection. Then the oil company says, yes, you'll do it. We agree with doing what the regulation wants us to do, but there's no way you're going to put a man inside our tank because it's extremely dangerous. And that's where we're seeing that there's a good fit for us with our Petroscope inspection system that allows you to go inside the tank. You don't need to do any excavation. You just go through the fill pipe because it's made to go through in a 4-inch riser, even a 3-inch riser, and perform a robotic inspection comfortably from outside the tank, visualizing it on a big screen. Technician has remote control to do this, and then records all the inspection on a DVD, which can be used to give to the customer.
So what is your business strategy in Europe?
Tanknology core principle is, outside of the United States, we license. We license the use of our brand name, Tanknology. So we offer companies to sign a contract with us where they will become a licensee in a specific territory, and ideally exclusively, where nobody else will be competing with them in this country. We will sell them equipment. In turn, for the use of this equipment, there's an associated small royalty fee. But in exchange for this royalty fee, they get ongoing technical support, the access to the marketing support, technical visits, marketing support visits to open the market. So that's kind of like what we do. We don't own operations overseas. We sell the use of the license and the equipment. And we're more than just an equipment manufacturer and where you can buy equipment from us. You enter with us into a long-term relationship that we expect is going to last 5, 10, 15, all life. And we're going to be for you, supporting you all the way from start till you are successful in the market. And we can claim that we have been successful by associating and having licenses in specifically over 26 countries. I think we are right now currently operating through licensees.
So if a company wants to apply as a licensee, what would they have to do?
Well, first of all, we would like them to have some experience in the market. Say 5 years of experience dealing with a forecourt, dealing with a service station. Of course, we would request some information about them, how long they've been in the market, their safety levels, lack of accidents, of course. The idea would be that kind of fit. Service companies related to the forecourt market, right? Installation, equipment distributors who already have some presence and experience and have the contacts with the oil companies. Those companies can contact us. They can go to our website and find out the information, tanknology.com. We have there all the contact information. From there they can contact me. My contact information is up there. All the current licensees are up there on the website. And then we can discuss the possibility of an initial 5-year initial licensing contract that we could do.
Thank you. Gracias.
De nada. Thank you very much.
We are at the booth of Tatsuno, speaking to President of the company, Mr. Tatsuno. Mr. Tatsuno, last year you were at the first European Distributor Conference. How has Tatsuno developed since then?
Yes, that was, I think, in October last year. We invited 25 distributors around Europe. And since then, we increased the number, about 5-6 new distributors in Europe. And also, we are visiting various oil companies directly with them. So I think we developed our business in Europe quite successfully.
What's new at this show for Tatsuno?
This show, we are exhibiting as a Tatsuno Corporation. The last time we exhibited this automechanika as a Tatsuno Europe. Now it's a subsidiary of Tatsuno Corporation. And 2 years before, it was Tatsuno Bench. That was a joint venture company with Tatsuno and Bench. Since then, we developed from joint venture company to the Europe unit, and now we are introducing ourselves as Tatsuno Corporation here.
Are there any new products you're exhibiting here?
We have a number of new products around here, like new AdBlue dispensers with a tank, or we have some new components like nozzles or the meters, and also because last year we had a big tragedy, the calamities in Japan, the tsunami and the earthquake, and then we developed a new product like a battery dispenser, which can run with automobile's battery. So when the all electricity shut down, still you can use dispense pumps.
I'm not talking to Tokheim's CEO, Baudouin de la Tour. Baudouin, what is Tokheim's key message here at Automechanika?
Hey, hi Sandra, it's good to see you. It's good to be back again. Really the key message for us is it's not a new message, it's about what we call total cost of ownership. It's basically the concept of the solutions and the products that we bring as Tokheim cover the whole chain, the whole value chain for our customers, from building stations to maintaining stations, building products and systems. So really our promise, the promise to our customers is that in each segment of that chain, we bring the products and the services that will give them the best return on their investment.
So what are the new products and innovations that you're showcasing here at the event?
So first of all, we show a lot of improvements in our existing range. It doesn't always show because it's mostly inside. We have introduced now since the mid-2000s a concept that is very well known now, which is a modular approach to our design and also using worldwide components in all our products. In terms of real innovation though, what you can see here is what we call TQC VGA. It's a 17-inch screen VGA, which allows you to not only display the volume and the price, but also whatever kind of media you'd like. And it goes with a solution to manage it, of course. It's not just a screen to display something. It's a full solution to manage the media, from the broadcast of the media to making sure that each pump in each station is addressed individually and gets the right message based on local requirements, on global requirements.
Fairbanks has been a part of Tokheim for nearly 2 years now, so how has this developed?
Absolutely. Fairbanks joined the Tokheim group now 2 years ago, Saturday. And it's been a very interesting experience for both Tokheim and Fairbanks, and I think for our customers, because we've really been able to bring the Fairbanks service, which is about monitoring their stations and avoiding fuel loss, to a lot more customers outside of the UK.
And can you tell me a little bit more about the general developments at Tokheim?
Yeah, so we decided to, in a way, enter a new business line for us. We developed over the last couple of years a full solution. It's made of a pump dispenser and the software to run what we call fleet products or private or industrial operations. So it's a very specific set of customers, and they require a very specific set of product solutions. And we've developed that over the last 2 years, and we've called it ProFleet. It's actually displayed a little bit further there. It comes also in each of our country. We have set up specific teams to install and to sell, and those customers require a full package. They don't buy the dispenser here, the installation there. They buy the full solution, and we bring that in all of our organizations. And the other development, which we are really excited about, is we just set foot again in South Africa. Tokheim was in South Africa for a long time, until probably 10 years ago, and we decided to re-enter the market. We think it's a very exciting market. So actually 4 days ago, We closed that transaction and we are now as Tokheim in South Africa to both sell our products, our services and our systems.
Torex is well known as a supplier of systems and services for the petrol retailing industry and has recently been acquired by Micros, who didn't have a fuel division before. So do I understand it right that Torex is now Micros' fuel division?
Yes, that's absolutely correct. Micros Fidelio Systems are an American-based organization. They are a very successful company. They are just over $1 billion turnover, and they are in 180 countries and all 7 continents. What that's given us in Torex is a distribution model and a vehicle to take our product range all over the world. Now, if you add to that Torex has spent 25 man-years developing a very modern range of products, and these are now all available and working, but we haven't had the model to distribute them. So if you add the two together, it's a great opportunity for us now.
Sounds like a great opportunity. Adrian, can you tell me a bit more about the innovations that you're featuring on your booth today?
Yes, we have a number of new innovative tools that we've brought along with traditional POS and back office. We've been working on systems to integrate other parts and other software systems to become a fuel POS. So we have Fuel Wrapper, which is a key bit of software that can make any retail POS a fuel POS. It holds all the configuration, all the connections to forecourt devices, etc. that you would expect, and we can physically wrap that round any dry POS. So if you've got joint ventures between oil companies and convenience stores, bringing the two systems together, very, very easy and very, very quick to integrate, and therefore very quick to market. We've also been working on some mobile payment technology, bringing outdoor payment functionality to a mobile phone using electronic digital payments, the likes of PayPal, and we're demoing that here today.
On the first day of Automechanika, we were invited to a product launch party from Wayne, and I am now talking to Damien Tracy, the president EMEA of Wayne. I think the party was really nice. What is your opinion?
It was a fantastic evening, wasn't it? I was just so proud of Wayne and the Wayne team that made the event so special. We had over 300, I think, visitors. The room was absolutely crammed for the launch of our Helix, our new family of fuel dispensers. A really terrific event. What made it particularly pleasing, though, was to see so many customers there, because it was the customers we really went to talk about really what was missing and needed in terms of a new fuel dispenser for the market. So it's great to look around the room as I was talking to see so many customers there that had inputted into the design of the Helix family. It was also very, very special. This being the European launch, we launched a few weeks ago in Rio and a few weeks' time in Las Vegas at NACS. But this being the European launch, we were proud to have many of the engineering team from Malmo in Sweden and also from North America that has created this family of products. So Bent Larsen and all his engineers were there, and we dragged them up on stage. These are normally very shy people, but we got them up on stage and did a round of applause for a job truly well done. So I was thrilled with the evening, couldn't have gone better for us.
Damien, tell me, what is so special about the Helix?
There's a few things, many things, too many to go through today, but if I just highlight 2 or 3. Go back to my comments on the customer. The first thing we really did was go out into the marketplace and talk to the oil companies, the independents, the national oil companies, as well as the major oil companies, and also to the motorists as well. We engaged with IDEO, the world's leading design consultancy, who went out and talked to those customers for us and got customer feedback and customer input into what consumers are really looking for in terms of a new fuel pump for the marketplace. And we incorporated all that information into that engineering team, as I said, under Bent, and that really distilled down into the Helix. Things like the feedback we really got was having a common user interface, something that the consumer, when they go to fuel their car, would feel comfortable in terms of using. And I think we've done that with Helix. I know we've done that with Helix. Secondly, fuel is a dirty substance. Separate, the dirty areas, the nozzle and the hanging hardware, the bits that go into the car that will get petrol and diesel on them. Separate those from the areas that you're going to make your payment transaction, or you're going to see how many litres you fueled or what your grade choice is. So to separate those 2 areas. And then the third aspect, and we did this as well, is talk to the service field operations. How do we make things and the unit a lot simpler and easier to service and maintain? So you can't see it here, but inside there we've incorporated many new features to make the whole life cost and the service cost of this, significantly easier to do. I think the last aspect as well is consciousness around the environment. We're fully committed in terms of our green credentials and making sure that we designed a pump that at the end of its useful life that we had materials that we could recycle and reuse at the end of the life of the pumps.
Besides the Helix, what is new at Wayne?
We're also pleased to be showcasing our Fusion. We had that here 2 years. It's now gone to the next level. We acquired a small Norwegian company called Fortec on the tank gauging, and we've incorporated their technology, their software technology in terms of fuel management into our Fusion platform. We also have our payment terminal there. New payment terminal, again incorporating many of the features of Helix, that user interface, that common look and feel to make it easier to use a transaction. So that's incorporated over there. So payment terminal, Fusion, our Helix range, along with still Global Star Phase 5 and our LPG and CNG dispensers. So everything's here on the stand.